What up, everybody? How is it going? Welcome to the Autoblog live streams, the official live stream of Autoblog.com. We do it twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And we stream all different kinds of racing and driving games. And today, we're going to be doing F1 2020, because we played a little bit of that on last Thursday, I think. And I really liked it. I don't want to sign into that, though. Why is it making me... Oh, because I'm playing on a different screen? I mean, I feel like there's a visible difference between each tile. It's probably fine. I'm pretty stoked to jump back into this. So on the last stream when we did this, I did a My Team what's the word? Like a game, I guess. I can't think of the word. But then I tried off stream. I tried driver career. And I think driver career might be more my my speed. Pun kind of intended. But it's just more it's because I don't like, it's cool. I don't know, very rarely I'll get super sucked into like the team management part of these games, but for instance, probably NASCAR Heat 3 was my peak of getting sucked into those kinds of, you know, those parts of driving games like team management and stuff. But in general, I don't really care about all that stuff. I kind of just want to race. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. The headset is like almost dead.
The engineers are making their last checks,
and if that's true, that's going to be pretty unfortunate, because I'm not going to be able to hear the game at all.
Bahrain represents an exceptional
if my headset is truly dead, but whatever.
Lots of opportunities to overtake throughout it. And here are the driver
I
grid
don't think you
positions
necessarily need to hear. It's just kind of nice.
Lines up on pole position.
I literally forgot everything about this game already. Other than you have to change your stupid tires. I will never forget that until the day I die, because it cost me a win. It cost me a win on my first ever race in this game. So that bummed me out. Oh no! And I just realized that my screen here is on the wrong input, which is not a fun time for me. So I'm gonna change that to make this playable. There we go. Much better. All right. We've also got to be really careful not to get a corner cut penalty here. I mean, that was even probably more risky than necessary. Is this... I wish I knew if this was like a race or practice or qualifying or what. I feel like it's got to be a race. But like, how much longer is there to go? That's what I want to know. Whoa, whoa. That was close. Almost spun out there. Whoa. So I might have to crank up the difficulty a little bit here. Because these guys are getting left in the dust. And I'm not doing that good. I'm doing mediocre at best. I just wish this is the same annoyance I had with the Assetto Corsa, which I wish it would, like, tell you what you're doing. What am I doing right now? Is this practice? Am I actually racing against these guys? If so, how many laps are left? Like, it just seems like that's such an easy thing to, like, tell the player. And these games just ignore it. I want to try to, like, oh, it says lap 3. Okay, it says lap 3 of 5. All right. On board now. L3 of 5. Gotta assume that's lap. Whoa, chill. Not that it matters, I'm way ahead. Okay, but here's the thing, though. Am I gonna have to... Do I need to, like, change my tires? Am I gonna be screwed if I don't change my tires in whatever this, like, 5-lap race is? I hope not. Hopefully we'll have a better idea on the next one. I mean, I'm clearly starting, like, mid... playthrough from last time, so... And I 100% forget what I was doing last time. Two more laps here, it looks like. Hopefully we can make them good ones. Whoa. I'm gonna be pretty mad if I get to the last lap and I spin out on that lap. That is gonna make me upset. Oh my god, stay on the track, please. Thank you. last lap coming up here. Final lap of the race. I waited way too long to brake there. It's okay though. Worked out. You don't say. Oh man. Alright, I thought that might have been a corner cut. I'm glad it was not. I'm just now realizing that these S1, S2, and S3 are all sections of the track as well, which I did not realize until just this moment. Why do you gotta use letters? You know how many words start with S and L and P? Probably like in the 5 figures, I would guess. At least. Just write it out. Just make it a little easier. Idiot-proof it. Well, I'm not sure how I get first place, and I'm not the driver of the day. But whatever.
Victory for ART then, after a quality performance.
Is this even my team? Oh, it might be, because this is a different one.
An amazing race today, and a very well-deserved one too. The team worked very hard to get exactly the right setup out of the F2 car.
Is that me? It doesn't look like Ricky Bobby.
ARTGP winners today.
I wish I could make him look like an alien, like not a real human being, like how Ricky Bobby looks in NASCAR Heat 5. Okay, good stuff.
After this round of the World Championship, here's how things look.
Yeah, Art Grand Prix. All right, that's my team.
Their championship lead. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
Let's give it to Sergio Sattecamera. That would.
Man, chat's quiet today. I hope it's not glitching out and I'm just missing stuff, but it seems, whoops. But it seems like the chat's just quiet, which is fine. Okay, Spielberg. Complete a lap around the track to set some data. I can do that. Sure, go to track. I hope I'm saying this right. Haramis? Haramis? But hello there. What's up? That could be pronounced so many different ways. I'm not confident at all that I got it right. Could be like Haramis, like old school, like Greek style. But welcome to the stream. Thanks for popping in. Doing a little, whoa, just a little F1 2020 here. I almost spun out. take it.
So qualifying is complete, and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are
I feel like there
Vlogs, King,
must
and
be a
Giuliano,
way
The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow where
to
we'll
change the difficulty. Is it in options right here? I was too slow. Whoops. Though I'm gonna call you 007. But 007 says, it's fine. Are you driving with a steering wheel or a controller? So I'm playing on an Xbox One S right now. I'm using this controller. We do have a steering wheel at the Autoblog offices, which is a lot of the world right now. We are not working from the office right now. So don't have access to the steering wheel at the moment. But this game feels pretty good with a controller. I prefer using a controller, personally. And I think this game feels very tight with the controller, which I like. Wow, I am glad I didn't get a corner cut there. That was sketchy. Oh boy, see ya. I'm just leaving these guys behind. I really gotta turn the difficulty up. I wish you could do it like mid-session or whatever. Because I do like winning, but I don't know if winning by like 20 seconds every race is necessarily very fun. At least this seems like kind of a shorter track than the last one anyways. I was talking to Autoblog editor Byron Hurd the other day. He usually joins us for when we do Forza, and he was telling me what he was reading about the upcoming Forza. I'm not sure if this is like strong rumor or officially confirmed, but I think there's probably a pretty good bet that apparently the next motorsport game is gonna be like amazing. They're gonna add like rally racing and add a lot more multiplayer elements and stuff like that. So I'm definitely pumped for that. That should be a good one. Man, I don't know where everybody is in the world right now, but I am in Michigan, and it's been just kind of like rainy and like gray and stuff all day. And I'm very tired. Because I don't know if it's because of it, but it's just that kind of weather. That like tired, lazy weather. It is nice though. Especially for our lawns. Because we have not had rain in a while. At least not significant rain. It's been a dry summer for the most part. What is that? That's a bull. I thought that was just some, I really thought that was some giant gorilla or something, but I guess a bull makes way more sense. But I kind of wish it was a giant gorilla. Lap. Let's do it. Oh, I don't get a corner cut. All right, good. Whew. You know, because it's such a weird, like, dreary day, and I am so tired, and also because this is not challenging, because I can't figure out how to up the difficulty level. I'm thinking, I'm pondering a switch to Rocket League at the halfway point here. So maybe around 3, we'll hop over to Rocket League and see if we can get anything going over there. Or maybe V Rally? I don't know. It's been a, or maybe not. Maybe we just, maybe it'll give me an opportunity to change the difficulty here after this race, perhaps? Or it probably already exists. I probably just can't find it because I'm dumb. Absolutely awesome. So is that guy me? Why do I have? Why isn't it like Ricky Bobby? Why does that guy keep getting driver of the day when I keep winning? That's what I want to know.
ART, the French team who have been racing since the 90s in various forms of motorsport, are once again back on the winner's podium today.
Once again.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Challenge. Vlogs increases their championship lead. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Giuliano Alesi. One of the best things about Formula 2 is watching these young drivers.
Giuliano?
And it feels like his career.
He's not anywhere close to me. What are you talking about? Giuliano's the driver. This is biased fake news reporting is what this is.
Fantastic
All right.
work from the
I feel like, here we go. Here we go. All right, we'll crank it up. That might have, I cranked it up a fair amount, but we're in round 3 of 6. Okay, I just noticed that, so. Well, at the very least, we'll get through all the rounds here. I want to see what happens after we finish one of these. Clone! What's up, Clone? Thanks for popping in. He's doing some F1 2020. I just upped the difficulty from 20 to 35, so I'm hoping that shouldn't be challenging still, but hopefully I won't be waxing people by 20 seconds at least. find the right level here for me. God, I hate when it gets that loose in the corners. I hate it so much. Also glad that was not a corner cut. I don't know why I'm being unnecessarily risky with those. There's no reason to be, but I am. Probably just because I'm bad. No, 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 no! Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I'm so tempted to do that again, but I won't.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Blogs, Alacy, and Jordan King. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back to...
I love that my character name is Blogs, short for Autoblog. There's only one, though. Ignore the imposters. Even my dog has been tired all day today. He's been out. We did do a lot of playing yesterday, though, outside. Did a bunch of yard work. And she ran circles around me as I was doing that as well. Hey! Celica GT says Happy Friday, Junior. Likewise, likewise. Wow, so this is the first time I've experienced weather in this game. We will see. Oh man, and it definitely seems more slick. For sure. For sure, for sure. But that's okay. Man, this rain, this greatly affects how this feels. I mean, I guess I'm always worried when I, like, quote, notice things like that it's just like placebo effect and it's all in my head. But there's no way this is placebo effect. This is so much more slick than when the track is dry. Celica GT says holding the line. That's good. Alright. No. Alright. Oh boy. saved it. Whew. I gotta ask Joel. I want to say Joel put his AI difficulty up to 50. Default is 20. Well, I don't know if it's well, I guess it would be default. Default is 20, at least for the settings that I started the game on. It might be different depending on if you say like what your initial setup is. And I cranked it up to 35 right before this race. I feel like Joel said he put his at 50. I kind of want to see how crazy that is. I feel like this is 35. This isn't that crazy. I'm still handily winning. Like, I'm not worried at all. There haven't been any close calls other than the one of my own doing where I almost spun out, but that's not. That's nothing. Track though, it's very important. Oh, I'm worried about the corner cut there, but we're okay. You know, I've got to say. And by the way, for anybody who missed it, we did put up a post written by myself and Joel Stocksdale, Autoblog editor, Autoblog news editor, who often hops on and does these with me. We did a post on this very game, and so you can read that if you want. It's on autoblog.com, and both of our impressions were pretty positive, I would say. I definitely like this game a lot. Like, it feels great. But I would say my biggest criticism is it doesn't look very good. And I'm very curious to know, and I'm sure I could probably look this up, and maybe I will after this. Oh my god, I'm getting blown up right now. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But if you can, I apologize. But like this, like rain on the camera effect is like not great. These graphics are totally serviceable, totally good. I hate this. No, restart. I was like halfway through. I'm throwing my phone on the ground. Shut up. Oh my god. All right. Take two on this one. Celica says, wet weather's no joke. Agreed. Didn't know the other Autoblog staff was into racing games. Yeah, not all of us are, but a fair amount. So John Snyder, the Autoblog Green editor, is pretty into gaming. Joel Stocksdale is big time into racing games. He's probably the true, like, he's the true like racing gamer on staff. He's like very good at these kinds of games, and I would consider myself more of like a casual gamer with an interest in racing games. And I would consider Joel more, and maybe he might disagree with me, but I would consider Joel more of like a racing gamer with an interest in other games. And I would consider myself like a general gamer with an interest in racing games, if that makes sense. But Joel's like big time, really good. Byron Hurd as well. He hops on every once in a while when we do the Forza streams. He's also very good. He's a PC player. Our general manager, Adam, is a gamer, but he's like a big time retro gamer. He doesn't really play like the more modern stuff. He does. Don't get a corner cut. All right, good. Whew. He does, but it's he's definitely more of like the Super Nintendo, like Sega Genesis era, which I am too. But I don't know. I just like all games. My thing is just I'm just a big time all games, all kinds of games guy. There are very few games that I really dislike. Really, the only one that I truly hate with a burning passion is Garfield Kart. And it's like, people think I'm joking, but I'm not. That game sucks. It should be obliterated from the face of the planet. Like, it's offensively bad. It's not even fun bad, either. Like, I get games that are so bad they're fun. Garfield Kart is just right in that area where it's awful, but it's not bad enough to be funny. It's just unpleasant. But other than Garfield Kart, there are very few games I like truly hate. I'm trying to think if I missed... Oh, and then obviously, Amr, on the video team, Autoblog producer. Amr's a big-time gamer. He streams from his own channel every once in a while as well. Alex Malberg, also on the video team, or Autoblog Studios, as we are called. Also a big-time gamer. But less so racing games and more casual games. Not casual's the wrong word, but you guys know what I mean. Just like general is a better word. I mean casual game. The casual game is like, I don't even know what a casual game would be. Like Candy Crush is a casual game, so that's not what I mean. But like in general, just non-specific to racing. Oh, no! Jeez, this corner! This corner! Oh. Why? I mean, I'm not gonna do that, so we're gonna restart the session. Yeah, variety. Variety's a much better word than what I was trying to stumble through there. Yeah, Super Mario World and Sonic 3 both. And in my opinion, even more so than Sonic 3, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Oh my god, back in the day when you could put a game on top of another game and it created a different game. That's maybe the craziest thing, like... Up to that point, that was probably the craziest thing I ever saw in my life. You could literally put a different game on top of the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge, and it would make yet a new game. That is just an insane amount of innovative thinking, I feel like. And to be fair, like it was the same game, but it's, you know, it's a tweaked game. It was like DLC. It's like a DLC version. But, God, those were great games. Yep, Sonic and Knuckles 3 was godlike, for sure. Or I think Sonic 3 and Knuckles, however they, marketed it. I really enjoyed the Sonic Mania, that game that they let. I don't know the exact story, but it was basically just this team of like huge Sonic fans were like, hey, Sega, you've been making bad Sonic games for like 10 years. Can we give it a try? And from what I understand, Sega was basically like, sure, go for it. And they made the best 2D Sonic game probably since Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But Sonic Mania is very good. I'm a big fan. But I also don't hate the 3D Sonic games the way a lot of people do. I think they're all fine. All the ones I played anyways. I haven't played all of them. spin, dummy. All right, good. Whew. Oh yeah, you said Sonic Man. Yeah, that's crazy. I went on that like rant before I even saw the before I saw your chat. But that's funny. But yeah, Sonic Mania is super good. I'm not gonna lie though, I would like to see them take another stab at like, they just really gotta get the right people on it, but I truly believe there is an amazing 3D Sonic game that is living somewhere in some game developer's head that the world needs to see. I feel like there's so much potential there. But like, I mean, no game series, in my opinion, has ever made the switch from 2D to 3D more seamlessly than Mario. But I feel like it's possible with Sonic. I feel like they just got to get the right people. They also should just go, like, they should just be, like, PlayStation exclusive at this point. And I say that as an Xbox guy, but I just feel like, oh, man, can you imagine if, like, one of the Sony dev teams spent 2.5, 3 years making a 3D Sonic game? Oh, my God. It would be unbelievable, I'm sure. No. Oh. Don't spin. Man, that is a tricky turn. I'm not sure how that's the fastest lap in the race, but I'll take it. Oh, no! Oh, my God. Go, you're so slow. Oh, my God. Out of my way, Alessi. Don't spin out here, please. Oh, boy. Okay. No problem. No problem. We're in good shape here. Sketchy there. All right, least sketchy lap of that turn so far, though. Oh no, that wasn't even the same turn. I thought it was. Oh no, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. All right, we're good. It's only 2 more laps around the turn of death. More than halfway here. Yeah, they do feel kind of loose. That's a really good way to put it. It's like, yeah. It's like, I feel like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a game that might have a mechanic. So this is an extremely, extremely deep cut. But there is a game for the Nintendo Switch called, oh my god, what is it called? I think it's called like Yoku's, it's either like Yoku's Adventure or Yoku's Island or something. But what it is, it's a Metroidvania style game, but all the movement is done with like pinball mechanics. And it's wild. It's like a really weird game. I really liked it. It's not very long. But if they would have put a Sonic skin over that and just called it like Sonic Pinball Adventure, I bet it would have sold 20 times as much. Because that was a very fun game. No! 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 I'm furious. I'm just trying not to scream F-bombs right now. That's so stupid. I don't understand how you can spin out that easily. I really don't. Well, what's up, lucky girl? Sorry you came in as I was losing my mind, but hope you're doing well. 1 week from the birthday. Very nice. Alright, I'm trying this one more time. And if I spin out again, I'm going to Rocket League. I wonder, it's just because I don't do it enough. I wonder how long a pit stop takes on average. And I wonder if I can just get so far ahead in the first like 3 laps and just quickly change out my tires to something a little more grippy for like the second half. It is so ridiculous because it's 5 laps, but like this is really, I'm really struggling with this this wet pavement here. I mean, dry I can do all day, but this is tough. Close. That was too close. Not bad, not bad. Celica GT says, are you Xbox or... Oh, and also Lucky Girl says 2 weeks till vacation, which is very exciting. Celica wants to know if I'm Xbox or Steam for Rocket League. I am Xbox currently, but literally 90% of the reason why I want to get a gaming PC is for Rocket League. But yeah, Xbox currently. And then I saw some more messages too, but I can only grab so many at a time here without sealing my fate of crashing into a wall. Celica says, don't think a pit stop will work. You're already on wet weather tires. They will stay cold because of the... Ah. Alright, fair enough. Get the corner cuts. Let's go. I'm just going to go like 20 miles an hour this corner. How about that? Just as low risk as possible. Oh, right. Okay, gotta be easy going on, or coming out. Wait. Yeah, easy coming out of low speed stuff, because you don't have downforce. Interesting. Okay. It's a very good point that I had not considered. But I will, from this moment on. Thank you. Lucky Girl says, I finally decided on a birthday party theme. It's going to be light blue and pink. Nice. I am a big fan of those colors. In fact, those are some of my favorite colors because they remind me of the vaporwave aesthetic. Not sure if you know what vaporwave is, but it's a people call lots of things. People call like music vaporwave, but it's mostly like art. It's like literally like an aesthetic, and a lot of it has to do with like those Miami style like turquoise and pink, and like a lot of like 90s nostalgia stuff. I don't know. Vaporwave stuff is very cool in my... I actually don't know if it's that cool at all. Maybe I just... it might not be, but I'm very into it, I should say. Oh yeah, synthwave palette, absolutely. See, synthwave, I understand the music genre of synthwave totally. That doesn't confuse me, but like I've heard people claim to make like vaporwave music, but it's all so like experimental and different from all the other stuff that I don't know if it can like really be classified as one single genre called vaporwave. It's like a lot of like modem sounds and stuff too. From what I've heard, maybe I've just heard maybe I'm just not as versed enough in it, but it's like I like experimental music, but I feel like there's definitely a line where it gets too, for me, where it gets too experimental. For instance, I am a huge fan. So when I listen to music, particularly like pop music and hip hop music, I mostly listen to the productions nowadays, like the actual like like the beat, the music. And one artist I've been super into lately is Charlie XCX, and her main producer she works with is a guy by the name of AG Cook. And this duo truly, I mean, it's like genius stuff. Like some of AG Cook's productions are mind-blowingly good, and then Charlie XCX's melody lines are so like weird, and they fit together so perfectly, and they're awesome. And like I'm a big fan of like that amount of experimental. But then this is getting like really in the weeds music talk here, but You guys might be into it. There's this artist I discovered recently. They're not new. They've been around. I just had never heard of them. Called 100 Gex, Gecs. And a few of their songs are like, I'm like super into. They're very good. They're very weird, experimental production style. But like, they're just over the line for me of like a little bit too experimental, where it becomes almost uncomfortable to listen to. Do you guys have any idea what I'm talking about? Like, does that make sense to you guys? Do you guys ever experience something like that? I feel like I might be just sounding like a crazy person. This might be just hashtag way too far in the weeds music producer talk, but anyways, all of that is to say, I feel like the vaporwave music that I've heard tends to be just slightly more like experimental than I generally get super into. But it's still very good. Like, I still like parts of it for sure. I just realized I'm on the last lap here. We've been doing not bad at all on this one. Thanks to Celica's advice of chilling on the acceleration out of the corners here. I think that has helped a lot. Guy behind me kind of made a little comeback there. Lucky Girl says, light blue and pink together is super aesthetic, very pretty. And the theme for NFS Heat is blue and pink. Yeah, I think you're right. Also, our F1 cars rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. They feel all-wheel drive to me, but I'm awful. I'm awful at stuff like that, so who really knows? Don't take my word for it. Oh, well, see, there you go. Rear-wheel drive. So maybe it's just because of my my assists that I have right now that are making them feel all-wheel drive. In fact, that's probably what it is. And yeah, dude, the blue and pink Miami Heat jerseys are the best jerseys in all of sports, period. They're so good. I wish more jerseys would be like more bold like that. It's so cool.
The team worked very hard to get exactly the right setup out of the F2 car. It works for them, and the results speak for themselves.
Yeah, it's like right on the edge for sure, Thank you. Yeah, I'm not mad about that race at all. All right, so I didn't spin out, so we'll keep it going with F1 2020.
And now let's take a look at the drivers.
We've got, I think, 2 more rounds in this session.
Who would you say was your driver of the day?
And yes, I also like the rain light on the back of the. Oh boy. My dog is yelling at someone who has the audacity to be outside of my house right now. And actually, I'm assuming that I just got a package delivered and it is still raining, so give me a hot second, guys. Let me go bring this package indoors so it doesn't get soaked out in the rain. I'll be right back. All right. I did have 2 packages. Actually. All right. So Celica GT says racing in rain equals regular driving in snow. Be super ginger on the gas. First of all, is that a ginger joke, bro? No, just kidding. But second of all, I believe that applies in most places in the world, but here in Michigan, I feel like we drive a little different in the snow than most states, I would assume. At least in America. But it always makes me laugh how, like, we'll get like 6 inches of snow and pretty much nothing, like, nothing changes. Like, we all drive pretty much the same. And like a place like California will get like half an hour of rain and like the state shuts down for the day. But I get it, just not used to it. So this is feeling a lot easier after that last race. That's for sure. Also, I'm a fan of this track. This is twisty and turny and fun. Did you guys see Dr. Disrespect broke his silence and said literally nothing of substance at all? So we still don't know anything. That was pretty annoying. We've been waiting for like weeks to find out what happened to Dr. Disrespect, and then he gave an interview, I think to like PC Gamer. And the interview basically was like, yeah, still don't know, which is an obvious lie. But whatever. Nice. Yeah, oh yeah, New York might be even worse, because when New York gets snow, like when we... Oh, hey, well, thank you for the follow, Pumpy Shot. I miss those sometimes, but I caught that one, but thank you very much for the follow. But yeah, here in Michigan, like when we get like a crazy snowstorm, at worst it's like 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet if it gets crazy. But in New York, like when New York gets a crazy snowstorm, it's like, here's 6 feet of snow, enjoy. That's nuts, for sure.
So make sure you join us then.
Wow, I assume that's... Oh yeah, that is the name of this track. That is quite the name. Pumpy Shot says, are you on Xbox? I am on Xbox. As a matter of fact, I'm on an Xbox One S. Also, I literally just realized, Celica, that you said Dorifto. I could have sworn it was Dorito. I've never heard the phrase Dorifto, though, but I love it. No, it's rain. Oh, I mean, that's me. You qualify in dry weather, and then it's pouring rain for the race. Okay. All right, so here's the deal here. If I spin out, I won't quit. I'm gonna continue this whole race. But if I lose, I'm gonna switch to Rocket League for the last like 45 minutes or so. If I win, we'll keep it going. Never break the win streak. That's my rule. Wow, that guy was right on me. Wow, chill out, dude. He was right on me. Oh, man. This is scary. This is much scarier when the track is wet. For sure. Man, that little bit of advice, Celica, it really is helping me out. I am really glad you said that. Thank you again. Because as you guys probably know, I am all pedal to the metal all the time for the most part. Oh boy, oh boy. This guy just ran right into me. What a jerk. Oh, did he? He bailed. See ya, buddy. Nice try. Oh, it's the way drift is pronounced in Japan. I gotcha. Dorifto. I gotcha. I really wish Doritos would do like some kind of sponsorship with like Red Bull Racing or something though. And have Doriftos somehow. Every word in Japanese just seems like it's pronounced like in the funnest way possible. It's like, what's the most fun word? What's the most fun way we can say this word? And that's how it's said. Such as Nani, which is my personal favorite. Which some of the chat is gonna have absolutely no clue what that. I mean, it's a real word, but it's also basically a meme at this point. But. From what I understand, it's basically just an expressive way to say, like, what? But it's Nani? So Celica GT giving me props on the anime inflection. Oh yeah. I don't watch and this is pretty much sacrilegious to anime fans, but if I have the choice, generally I will choose to watch a dub over a sub, which I know is not allowed in a lot of people's eyes, but the reason I do it is because I don't have the attention span. So like I look away from the screen, and if I can't hear what's happening, I just have no clue what's happening. So, but if it's available, my favorite thing to do is to have an English dub, but then have the closed captioning be the direct translation of the Japanese. So it's like it's like similar but different. Like you can like read what the intent in Japanese, but then you hear the English dub. That's my favorite thing to do because it's kind of like the best of both worlds, and it's really interesting to see where they decided to change things and kind of like figure out like why. Oh, I wonder why they changed that. Like it's almost identical. Like why would they have changed the phrasing there? But it's just kind of interesting. More nerd stuff. Lucky Girl says there's a seasonal championship in Forza Horizon 4 right now. That's literally S1 class something. I had to look away so I didn't crash here. It's literally S1 class Lamborghinis only. That sounds exciting. Perfection, because I can use my S1 tuned, oh god, 1997 Lamborghini Diablo SV. I love that car so much. I regret it without crashing. Nailed it. We had a close call, but yeah, Celica says it's a lot of it's localization, and a lot of it is like for religious reasons, which I can see. But some of the anime I watch deals with it so like directly that it would be impossible. Like I've read more of the manga than I've watched the anime, so I guess maybe this is a bad example. But even in the anime, it seemed like they didn't really beat around the bush. But it's called Blue Exorcist. And the plot of that show literally is like the son of Satan, basically, is like wants to be a good guy. I mean, that's extremely minimizing it, but like essentially that's the plot. It's not bad. I enjoy it. It's pretty typical like shonen anime, but if you like that stuff, which I do, it's not bad. But I really didn't know what to expect with that one, and I was pretty pleasantly surprised. Because I really don't even know like how popular it is. I guess it must be pretty popular. It's got a manga and an anime. But I'm pretty sure I saw it on, I have a subscription to the Funimation like streaming app, and it was just on there probably like a year or two ago. It was just like the one they were featuring, and I was like, oh, that looks kind of interesting. And it was kind of interesting. I enjoyed it. And then from that, I started reading the manga, which went way faster, so I just kept doing that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Relax here. Alright, alright, alright. Last lap. Don't mess it up. I can't wait to see how many Slack messages and text messages I have after this stream. It's got to be over 50. I hope nothing is like burning to the ground with the other aspects of my job, and I've just been ignoring it to do F1 races, but I'm sure it's fine. Let me rephrase. I've been ignoring it to win F1 races. I like Crunchyroll a lot, but it's just Crunchyroll is, I think, like either majority or all subs. Which again, is like, I'll watch a sub if I have to. And I enjoy it. It's just like, it's just the convenience of like, I don't know. I like to be able to like look away sometimes. like, and still know what's going on with the story.
Since the 90s in various forms of motorsport are once again back on the winner's podium today.
But no, my Weeb subscriptions are Funimation for anime, and then I have a subscription to Shonen Jump, their app, which has pretty much like, with the exception of like a few notable ones, the biggest one probably being Attack on Titan, the Shonen Jump subscription has pretty much anything you could ever want to read. Like, it's incredible. I've read all of Dragon Ball Super on that. I've read a fair amount of Naruto on that. I've read Black Clover through that, Blue Exorcist through that, Black Cat. I really like Black Cat. That's kind of an older one. That's like a deep cut, but I do like that one. That's on there. I feel like I'm missing some big ones. Oh, My Hero Academia. Oh, and I just caught a follow here. Hold on, let me look up who this is. The Boss Cuber. Thank you for the follow. It is much appreciated. The Boss Cuber says, Celica says, I'm sure you'll get a pass since you're streaming. True. The Boss Cuber says, using wheel or pad. I'm using a controller here. Boogity boogity, Ricky Bobby. Says Dave B. What's up, Dave? So we've not been doing bad today. Once Celica helped me figure out the wet tracks here, we've been doing pretty good. These chicanes are crazy in this game, though. That's for sure. Don't. I think the game was throwing me a bone there. That probably should have been a corner cut. is another cool track too. I like this one a lot too. I hope the race is not rainy. But even if it is, it'll be fine. Place. Let's go. The Boss Cuber says, "Are you good at this game?" No. In fact, if anything, I would say I'm probably worse than average. I mean, I'm okay. I don't know.
So
It depends on what you mean by good. I'm certainly wouldn't be competitive with anyone who would. I would never say I'm good at this game. Let's put it that way. But if like just like a random like general game, I'd probably be better than just your average general gamer coming into this game. But I would never consider myself good. And my AI level is 35, so not high at all, hilariously low. But I'm kind of like intentionally trying to play it more, because this game was marketed as a simcade, and I think that's really interesting. Because I'm not a fan of sim racers at all, really, ever, but I am a fan of arcade racers. So I'm kind of trying to play this game as much like an arcade game as possible to see if it's like still fun. Dale is much better than me at all racing games, really, and probably particularly this one. 70? I mean, yeah, sure, if I want to get absolutely waxed nonstop. I'll tell you what, Boss Cuber. I'll kick it up to 50 after this one. Because it's on 35 right now. I'll kick it up to 50. 70 seems nuts, though. But I will kick it up to 50. Can you do it mid-race? No, you can't do it. Can you do it mid-race? No, you can't. Alright. Yeah, we'll do it after this race. 70 seems nutty, though. But we'll see. Maybe I'll continue doing super well at 50, and then we will bump it up again. $105 is nuts. Yeah, I mean, so you're probably a god at this game. But I am not. I never will be. Like, 105 and 110 seems wild. I can guarantee I'll never be that good at this game. I just don't have the time to put into it. I mean, I do. I'd just rather use that time to put it into games like Rocket League, which is one of my favorite games. Oh boy, almost lost it there. Yeah, this is about 1 trillion times easier on a dry track. That's for sure. Yeah, I definitely think on dry tracks I could, I need to up the AI level for sure. But if I would have upped it to 50 on those rainy races, I don't know if I would have been able to pull through there. But maybe. I guess we'll find out after this race. Wow. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but it sounded like a super low helicopter flying overhead. It was really loud. All the league racers use 108. That is wild. That's wild. Yeah, I don't know. I do know. I'll definitely never be that good. But I'll go for 50. I'll go for 50 after this one. I'm clearly doing just fine on 35, so it needs to be bumped up a bit for sure. Maybe I'll even go 60. We'll get nuts. Lucky Girl says, is Celica still here? And I'm not sure. That's a good question. And then the Boss Cuber says, also, are you using manual gears? No, I am not. And I know what you're going to tell me, because everybody tells me this on every game, that you need to use manual gears to be competitive. And I know, and I don't care. I definitely am not going to use manual gears. That sounds awful. That doesn't sound fun to me at all. But I know it's holding me back. I do know. But it's just, I just can't. It's too much. It's too much for my weak brain to handle. Whoa, 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 whoa. But again, Joel Stocksdale, who also hops on the stream from time to time, he does use manual pretty often, I think, and he is much better than me at racing games for sure. No! Oh boy, I thought I clipped that a little too much. It was okay though. Celica's back. Boss Cuber says use it. No, I'm not going to. I'm sorry. I would be probably 14 times as bad. And I am not exaggerating at all. There's no way I'd be able to handle it. Dave B says, I'm at minute 23 with F1 on Monza track of RR3.
It's been my privilege
What?
over the years to
What do
witness a
you?
number
What do you
of
mean?
great
What's
sporting
RR3?
events, and here's another to add to that prestigious list. It's the ultimate dream
I'm
for
sure
any
it's a
racing
game that's
driver.
going to be
We have a
extremely
new
obvious.
Formula 2
Real Racing
World
3? It's
Champion.
probably Real Racing 3.
It
Oh,
was a
no!
magnificent race and a drive
My
right
picture's
out the
frozen.
top draw to take the win for ART today.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Tell me, Davide, what was the key to this success?
This race, this win, was about
Oh
one thing
my
and one
gosh.
thing: consistency. Anyone can be quick.
I hate
first
this
one
webcam
lap,
so
but
much.
there's a difference between that
No, I
and
don't.
being
This
quick
webcam's
every
fine.
lap,
I
over
hate
and over
OBS
and
more than
over.
anything in the
If you can do
world.
that, if you can gain
OBS
ground
is a
when
trash
your opponents make
program.
mistakes,
I said it.
But then not make mistakes on your own. You can just push and push.
Actually, JK again. People are going to get mad at me. It only sucks because I'm on a Mac. I know. Hold on. I'm bringing it back here. Cool! It's not working at all. I love it when that happens. That's super cool. Alright, hold on. I think I have to unplug it and then plug it back in.
And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
I think Giuliano Alesi. It was just a masterclass. He was faster than everyone else. He got it.
And now a look at the team standings. They have extended their lead over the championship. Meanwhile, Arden's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. After all
Alright, sorry
this drama,
guys.
you'd
This
be mad
is
not to join us for
very
the next
annoying.
race. We hope to see you there. Take care.
But it does happen sometimes. Hey, there we go. Oh boy. I'm really not sure what the deal was there at all, but whatever. I'll readjust this in a second. Okay. Is that similar to how it was before? It's similar. It's not exact. There we go. That's pretty close. That's pretty close. All right. Let's see. Boss Cuber says, I play other Sims, which still makes me... Yeah. I mean, I think playing sim games... Well, playing sim racers is going to make you good at, like, every sim racer, I feel like. For sure. That's unreal. Lucky Girl and Celica are talking about a snow tune for a Lamborghini Diablo, which is hilarious. And Dave wants to run the Nürburgring in winter. That would be a fun one. That would be a really fun one. Okay. This maybe will be the last race coming up here, depending on how long it... Ooh, Abu Dhabi. Very cool. But we're going to go up to... We're going up to 60. Will this backfire? Almost definitely yes. Lucky Girl shared the code for the Diablo tune, if anybody's interested. Boss Cuber says, are you taking corners out to in? I mean, I'm trying, but I'm just not that good. Like, I really think that's all there is to it. Like, I do my best, but I'm just not that good. The games I'm best at, like, in the world of all time are definitely Metroidvania games, like platformers. I'm super good at those, but like racing games, I just don't have. I don't have the gene that some people have. That Rocket League, I've grinded for years to become decent at, and even that, I struggle to call myself good. I'm better than the average person for sure, but in Rocket League world, pretty mediocre. This track is definitely gonna mess me up. I'm gonna go down a wrong lane for sure. Please don't be raining for the race. Whoa. Came up quick. I did bump up the AI to 60. Really glad that wasn't a corner cut. So we'll see how this goes. Boss Cuber says, your rank? So I'm currently bouncing back and forth between Plat 3 and Diamond 1. Just depending on the day. Time spinners? I've never heard of it, but please tell me about it. I mean, I literally love every single Metroidvania. Like, those are like my games. And I've never heard of Time Spinner. Well, please tell me about Time Spinner, because I'm automatically interested. Boss Cuber says, not to yours, by the way. I'm not sure what you mean there, Boss Cuber. And Dave B says, this track is great. I agree. It's a fun one. I'm scared I'm going to go down a wrong... I'm going to take a wrong turn, though, but hopefully I don't. I wish it wasn't so, like, weird and cloudy outside, because it makes, like, one, it makes my skin look like blue with the white balance on this camera.
It's race day for our young drivers here in the
It's just, like, weird.
Emirates, where the Yas Marina
I don't need to
circuit
look
is
any
about to
paler
find
than I
the
already
grid
am, that's
today's
for
race.
sure.
We'll be starting shortly.
Time spinner. You know what? I'm going to make a note of that right now, Celica, because I don't want to forget. Time spinner. Metroidvania. I will gladly check that out. I burn through Metroidvanias. Love them. Boss Cuber said, Plat 3, not that good. No, I know. Like, in Rocket League, I agree. It's, like, very middle of the road. It's literally, like, dead center middle, pretty much. But if you, like, the average gamer is going to be nowhere close to Plat 3 style play. They're not even going to know what's going on if they're not, like, a Rocket League player. Especially nowadays. God, the last 2 seasons, I feel like the player base has improved so much that it's like even the plats are better than ever. People are starting to like go for aerials and like high silver and gold now. It's like it was not like that when I was in those ranks back in the day. But it's good. I mean, I think it's good for the game. The better the player base is, probably the better, but I'm sure it is more intimidating for newer players, which isn't good. But hopefully just how fun that game is makes up for it, because it's ridiculously fun. Rocket League is definitely an art form. Boss Huber says, I'm Gold 3 and I've been playing for a month and a half. Whoa! Almost died there. I mean, if that's true, that's insane, but you've got to know that that's not the average experience. Like, if that's actually true, then you're insane. That never, ever happens. People don't just pick up Rocket League and become Gold 3. But, I mean, good for you. I wish I had your skills. That would have saved me a lot of headache, that's for sure. Because if you're in Gold 3 in a month and a half, you're probably going to be at least Champ 1 or 2 by 6 months to a year from now. If not higher. But I am jealous. Because I play Rocket League almost every day. And man, it's tough. But I've been neglecting it a little bit because I've been playing Assassin's Creed Origins, which is an amazing game. Been really enjoying that. Been loving just bouncing around ancient Egypt. That's been a ton of fun. Yeah, so even I just caught the rest of that chat. Even placing in Silver 3 is insane. Like, most people don't do that, just so you know. The vast majority of people do not do that. So that's very insane. You probably are very naturally gifted. But that is not the norm. Also, good call on making me up this difficulty level, because I'm doing just fine on 60. So, not too bad here. Boss Cuber says people place in plaid. No, they literally don't. Like, maybe 1 out of like 50,000 people would place in the plaid. But no, people don't just place in plaid. Maybe if they like are placing on a PC when they had previously played on another console, then sure, you can place in plaid, like some weird stuff like that. But if you've literally never played Rocket League ever before, then I'm 100% sure that that is not possible. Like, you literally, I mean, you'd be a pro gamer. If you could do that, then congratulations, you're a pro gamer. Like, that would be like next level skill. Or you got carried like crazy. Or whoever, I mean, I know you're not, it's not you, but whoever claimed that this happened to them, then they either got carried or they're lying. Yeah, placing in silver for sure, I could see. I could definitely see somebody placing in silver, for sure. But plat's like... But I'm sure, I mean, I haven't placed in like years. You know, I haven't originally placed in like years, and I'm sure when I did, I placed in bronze. But when I decided to place on, so when I had been playing on Xbox for a little while, back when the Mac version of that game existed, it doesn't anymore. But I got Rocket League for Mac, and I placed on that. And I placed into Plat on Mac, but it was because I had played the game for like hundreds of hours on a different console. So that I believe, but... And also RIP to that version of the game. But I get it. I was probably the only person in the world who actually played that version of the game. This is about to be another one. I'm pretty stoked. Whoa. I'm going to bump it up to 70 after this. I think you were absolutely dead on, Boss Cuber, that I needed to be at 70. And I just wasn't confident enough in myself. But, I mean, this is 60, and this wasn't hard at all. So, I think 70 it is. At least, maybe get a little higher. I don't want to feel myself too much here. But... at least 70 though, for sure. Ooh. Fireworks. Wonderful result. Agree, they should have kept it Linux too. I completely agree. My friend I was playing with Okay, no he didn't, Boss Cuber. No he did not. You cannot. No one in the history of the world has never played Rocket League before and then placed into Diamond after their first 10 games of Rocket League. That has never happened, ever. Unless they got hilariously carried by like an extremely high level player. But like that just did not happen. I guarantee that didn't happen.
Could spend a great deal of time talking about ways and gyro strategy. What else to put on the track, but the
Lucky girl got the Lambo championship completed. Nice.
An amazing race today and a very well-deserved one too. The team worked very hard to get exactly the right setup out of the F2 car. It works for them and the results speak for themselves. ARTGP winners today.
Oh yeah. Popping champagne.
Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Antoine Hubert, the Arden driver, just surprised me today. It was impressive.
And the title is in the bag for ART after a long and hard-fought season. They've done astonishingly well this year, and the glory they'll be taking back home is fully deserved.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I think that was it. I think that was the... Yeah, so we're back to team headquarters here. Nice. So that's perfect timing because we're about to wrap up the stream here. Yeah, I think Red Bull. I just love, like, what Red Bull does as a... Oh. I mean, I've heard of this guy, so we got to go with this guy. Max Verstappen. Max never stopping. Yeah, we'll go... I mean, I kind of want to see all the tracks. I want to see all the tracks, so we'll do the full season here. Crank that up to 70 for sure. All right, good stuff. I think those are the settings, but I'm not going to start a new race just because generally we only do the stream from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and it's 5 minutes away from 4 o'clock. So rather than start a race, I'll probably just call it 5 minutes early here. Max never stopping. For sure. Let's see. Lucky Girl says, well, I gotta go for now. See y'all later. Stay safe. Yup, likewise. Trying out the tune. Cool. Okay, but anyway, so that's gonna do it for the stream today. I'm gonna call it a little bit early, but thank you for watching, everybody. Thanks for chatting, everybody in the chat. It's a great time as always. Thanks for making me up the difficulty level here, Boss Cuber. I definitely needed that. You were right. For sure. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, there we go, cool. So if you don't know, this is the official autoblog.com live stream. So every Tuesday and Thursday from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Oh God, we're dropping so many frames. Okay, it looks like it stopped. Every Tuesday and Thursday from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we stream different kinds of racing and driving games. So it's not always this game, but it's always some kind of game with a car as the star. So we will be back next Tuesday at 2. But in the meantime, please check out Autoblog.com for all the latest automotive news and reviews. We've got all kinds of posts on the Ford Bronco up right now. Everybody wants to know about the Bronco. That thing is hot. We've got videos on it as well. A post. We're also... I've been working on a post that's going to go up either today or tomorrow just on, I know it's kind of weird for like an automotive website, but on the next generation of consoles and my own thoughts on next gen consoles and some of the other Autoblog editors' thoughts as well, and like what we're planning on doing for the next generation, things like that. That's going to be live on Autoblog.com either today or tomorrow as well. We're also all over social media. We have a YouTube page. A lot of you are watching this on the YouTube page. If you are, we're also streaming on Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, we're also streaming on YouTube. But primarily, our YouTube page is meant for video reviews of different cars and stuff like that. So there's some really awesome video. In fact, we actually just made live yesterday. We did an interview with, I don't know if you guys are aware of the documentary Free Solo. The director of that documentary is a gentleman by the name of Jimmy Chin. And one of our senior producer, Chris McGraw, actually interviewed Jimmy Chin the other day about the Ford Bronco. So that is also live on our YouTube page. It's very cool. We have a podcast. It's the Autoblog podcast. We have merch. It's at redbubble.com/people/autoblog. We got merch there as well. And I've also been shouting out, but if you do have some extra cash, there are like just a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world, and there's a lot of like charity causes that could use some funding. So if you have some cash, consider donating to a charity right now. I think that would be a nice thing to do. If you don't know what kind of charities, if like you're interested in. We have a list of some that we like on the Autoblog Twitch page that's just in the bio, twitch.tv/Autoblog, so you can check those out. So consider doing that. And I don't think I missed anything on the outro here, but thanks again for watching, everybody, and thanks for chatting. And we'll be back on. Yeah, it's great. It's always great talking to you guys in the chat as well. But yeah, so we will be back on Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll see you then. Adios.